Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm pretty sure you remember that the Ukrainians promised verbally, like NATO promised Soviet Union verbally, that they will not expand eastward 1 inch. Remember that verbally? It's okay. The stenogram is still there, but no, we didn't sign anything. So verbally is zero. Okay, so Ukraine, if you remember, promised a lot of times, on many occasions, promised the West, United States, or whomever provided them with weapons that they, with pinky promise, I will not use them on Russian territory. If you give me the Taurus missiles, I will not use them on the Russian territory to hit Russian targets. If you give me Storm Shadows missiles, Great Britain, we will not use it. Promise, cross my heart, hope to never die. Again, France, if you give us Scalp missiles, we will not use them on Russian territory, only on the occupied territory, which is our territory. So we'll use it only here. Pinky promise, nothing else. And it was not only F-16s, the same thing. Now that's obviously a word that they will hit strategic targets within Russia with these missiles or whatever the weapon. They just opening the conversation because they will do it. I guarantee you. Now, here is the evidence that they already did it. The Ukrainians used German-made drones to attack Russia, not the occupied Ukraine that's part of Russia right now. However you want euphemistically to call, the Donbass, Crimea, Kherson, whatever, Zaporozhye and so on. Right? Let me show you this article. I'm going to show you a map as well. Here it is. Russia Today, September 11. Now this comes at no surprise. It doesn't surprise me at all. It's like a natural course of tomorrow is going to be Tuesday, the sun is going to come out, it's going to be light, then maybe it's going to rain, and then the sun is going to go to like this, and going to come, the moon will going to come, and then next day it's like that. I knew, probably you also knew. They knew, everybody knew, but they played this game. You know why they played this game? For the idiots, for the below 86 IQ, for them. The ones that you might argue in the office with them or wherever you go. And they tell you, no. They promise not to do it. Okay. Go and play at a different table now. So, German-made drone used to attack Russia. Media. I'm not crying about it. I'm just reporting the normality. Ukraine has reportedly deployed an unmanned aerial vehicle produced by Bavaria's Quantum Systems. Ukrainian forces have reportedly utilized a German-made drone on Russian soil for the first time, deploying the unmanned aerial vehicle UAV in a failed attack in Bryansk region. Now, I'm going to show you where Bryansk is, okay, so we don't have any doubts and confusions here. So this is the map of Ukraine, and here, this is Russia here, all right? From there, Bryansk is right here. Right here. Bryansk is not occupied by Russia. Bryansk is not part of Ukraine. Bryansk is part of Russia, okay? Borders Belarus, and okay? So they say, these guys say that they attacked this one with a German-made drone. Okay, well, so? Well, I tell you what, so. These guys will do the same thing the Pinky promised with everything else. With Taurus missiles, with stormy waters missiles, and with Scalp missiles. So, a mid-range vector drone made by Quantum Systems was shot down on Sunday during an attempted attack in the Novozhivkov district, according to a report by Russian online media outlet MASH. You can say they're lying. Well, if they're lying, why should I believe the Western media? They lied many times. Or the Ukrainians. So that argument, let's prove they lie, or let them report whatever they have, okay? Because if you remember, the Ukrainians claimed a lot of things, and nobody says they're lying, only the Russians and a few guys. The report didn't identify the intended target. The Vector was the second of 3 drones used for attacks in Bryansk, bordering northeastern Ukraine on Sunday morning. The first dropped explosives on the Druzhba transit station, damaging administrative buildings, cable lines, and switchgear rooms. The other drone dropped fragmentation grenades on the village of Kruchka, Mash said, without identifying its source. Obviously, more evidence needed. With its long-taunted counteroffensive foundering in Donbass, Ukraine's military has ramped up drone attacks on civilian targets in Russia, blah, 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 blah. One such terrorist attack was foiled on Friday when 3 Ukrainian UAVs were intercepted in Bryansk region, the Russian Defense Ministry says. A Ukrainian drone also was shot down over Belgorod region earlier in the day. Well, the same kind of another one, it doesn't say. Germany's government ordered 300, oh, the Zakharov pops up. Let's put the equal with me like here. Okay, like we stay together. All right. All right. Germany's government ordered 300 Vector drones earlier this year as part of NATO's campaign to arm Kiev against Russian forces. The Vector is made of reinforced carbon fiber and touted for its ability to operate silently like an owl, and is in harsh weather conditions on surveillance and reconnaissance missions. It provides real-time HD video transmitted to the operator through an encrypted data channel. All right, this is it, my friends. Nothing extraordinary. It's just for you to use this if you have a little argument with a person that shows rationality, shows humanity. I'm not talking about those who, not with those ones. Don't even bother with those, okay? With those say, yeah, now go and buy me a candy off. Just leave me alone. So the same here. So just for your own argumentation with people that you might think that you can have a decent, logical, fact-based discussion. Now, the Russians did not provide any more evidence than that. Obviously, they could 100% be lying. I have no doubt that they get involved in this kind of hanky-panky, like everybody else. It is war over there, after all. But we'll find out with time. But I don't ignore or refuse to accept its possibility, which I think is a high degree of possibility. Probability, the same. So thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.